All right, let's talk about Love Island. You guys, that episode was a warning shot. A warning shot to the cast and a warning shot to Shelly and Ace. The F around and find out warning shot. Because just as I thought, eventually the producers were going to go, no. You don't control this. I control this. We, the producers, Peacock, we control this television programming. Not you, bro. So unless you've been living under a rock, there's been a post going around that Ariana liked on social media where basically it was saying that this whole setup for Casa Amor was done because the cast is trying to control the narrative and control the show and make it into a game show. It's not a competition show. It is a dating reality TV show. So when they go in it thinking that they're on Big Brother or on Survivor, it takes away from the authenticity of the show. One of the reasons why we loved last season so much is because everything felt very genuine. The relationships, the heart, the pain, the sadness, the happiness, the love, it felt real. Not just the dating component of it, but also the friendship parts of it. I don't feel that these girls actually like each other. I don't think the dudes actually like each other. I think Taylor, Nick, and Ace like each other, and then I think the rest are just collateral damage. And I think tonight they said, okay, we won't get rid of Shelly and Ace, but we're going to find a way to get rid of people that they like, that they're friends with, because we know at the end of the day, these are the people that are messing around with what's going on with the show and how the show is formatted. So let's just do a little warning shot to them, make them be like, holy crap, I can't believe that just happened, for them to wake up and realize we're not on a competition show. At the end of the day, like, the difference between the competition shows and this show is that on the competition shows, the cast picks who wins. The cast comes together and makes those choices. Bro, you guys aren't doing that. We do that. We make the choice. And guess what? We are not going to let Shelly and Ace win the show. They lost the show about a week ago, okay? They're done. They're over with. They're never going to win Love Island. That is done and over with. It does not matter what happens. It is official. They are not going to win Love Island. They lost. Big fat L. And I think when Jeremiah left the show, Ace was like, oh, America still loves us. America still likes me. Look at all the choices that I've been making that they're helping me make. We're all on the same page. Little do they know, that ain't true. America actually can't stand your ass and can smell your stink from a mile away, sir. To the point that the producers allegedly had to make up a new format for Casa Amor to put you back in your place. That's what the vibe I'm getting. Is that this episode was to put Ace back in his place and to put him down a couple pegs for him to realize this ain't your show, bro. Because we are not getting authenticity. We are not getting real relationships. We are not getting real connections. Because the people that are getting real connections, Ace is getting off the show. We have Hannah, had a real connection. Jeremiah, had a real connection. What are we doing? Now, I want to know what your guys' theories are about what they're going to do with Olandria and Nick. Because clearly, they're coming back in some capacity, but what is it for? Like, I was talking to one of my followers, shout out to Jalissa. We were having conversations back and forth about, like, what is going to happen to Nick and Olandria? Because I don't understand what is the point of taking them away from the group, eliminating them, only to bring them back. I will say the one thing that broke my heart, and whether you like these people or not, one thing that did kind of break my heart is the concept that they weren't going to be able to say goodbye to Taylor and Sierra. That was like devastating to me. That's what made me sad. Because Olandria and Nick, again, whether you like them or not, Olandria and Nick are the heart of each group, okay? Olandria is the big sister to everybody. She loves everybody. She's kind to everybody. She gives great advice to everybody, even to Huda, who doesn't deserve it at times, okay? Giving great advice. Nick is the funny guy. He keeps everybody happy, entertained. Everybody likes him in the group overall. And it's just one of those things where it's like, okay, now you're going to bring the heart and the soul out of each group. Oh, what's going to happen now? Because again, I don't actually think all the girls like each other, and I actually don't think all the boys like each other, and I don't think all the boys like the girls and vice versa. Whereas last season, they're all besties. They're all great friends. They still talk to each other. They still hang out outside of the show. This group is not that group. This group will not be friends outside of this show, in my opinion. This group, I don't think necessarily even likes each other that much. And part of that has to do with them and their personalities, and that just happens. And sometimes you get magic, sometimes you don't. But part of that is the production crew and the people that cast this show, and that they did a bad job casting this show. And they should have known better, because a couple people on this show, you could tell from a mile away they're not the type of people that get along with other people, or that are likable people. Austin. Like, why the hell is Austin still on this show? Like, let's be for actual real right now, okay? You are let's take a political pause right now, okay? Ready? You are allowing a man that is on social media liking, sharing, reposting horrible content that has to do with people of color. And you're allowing him to date women of color and be around women of color, even though he clearly does not respect them, care about them, or give two shits about them. Please make that make sense to me. And you're allowing these women to think that he gives a shit about them when he clearly does not. That's sick and demented and gross, and I don't like that. And I will say, and I'm not trying to like put all this on Ariana, because it's not on her, okay? It's not on her, it's the show. But you're associating yourself with the show. At what point does Ariana, who's very liberal, okay? If you watch Vanderpump Rules, she was always cussing everybody out, telling everybody to get their shit together and how this is inappropriate, this is not inappropriate, and is very much a very progressive person, okay? At what point does Ariana go, no, I don't want to be associated with these types of people on this show. This is not okay. This is not how we should be handling these situations. At what point does Ariana step in and go, no, we're not going to do that. Like, I don't want to be a part of this bullshit. And like, why get rid of that girl at the beginning for her political beliefs, but you won't get rid of Austin for his political beliefs? Like, come on. Please come on. And then one of the cast members is a Zionist, I guess. I don't know which one it is. My husband and I were trying to figure it out last night. At this point, I'm just like, whatever. Let's just have MAGA dating island at this point. But for a split second last night, I was like, oh my God, they're actually going to let Ace go. They're actually going to let Ace go. And then that would show Shelly's true colors. I see it true again. That's when we would know what Shelly's real agenda was. What? Okay. That's when we would know if her and Ace were truly like a thing. Because she's sitting over here trying to play like she actually is going to hang out with this new guy and actually entertain him. And it's like, come on now, girl. We both know that that's not going to happen between the two of you. You're an Ace girl through and through. Let's be for real, please. And Love Island production, if you're listening, you're not. But if you are, by one random chance, do better next season. Like, this season's a wash. You can't do anything about it now. But next season, do better. Do better research. I don't know, get a Swiftie on the crew that can like vet people better. Because how come the internet found out in less than 24 hours that Shelly and Ace may or may not be actually a couple in real life, but you idiots couldn't figure that out? Come on. That has always been something that I cannot stand about these shows. Is the producers, the production, they try to act like, oh, we didn't know. No. You guys just did the bare minimum research. And if we would have dug for more than, maybe just like an extra 5 seconds, you would have seen that Austin has racist tendencies. You would have seen that other girl in the beginning, she clearly is a huge MAGA girl. You would have seen that one of these people is allegedly a Zionist. And you would have found out that Shelly and Ace know each other for more than 5 seconds. But as per usual, you guys, please comment. I want to know your thoughts and opinions about the episode. I want to know where you think this show's going. I want to know what you think's going to happen to Nick and Olandria. I want to know, are you over this season? Do you like this cast? Who's your favorite? Who's your least favorite? Who do you think is going to win at this point? Do you like the new girls? Do you like the new guys? Do you like the new couplings? Like, I don't know what I want to like check the temperature of the room. Like, where are we at right now with this cast and crew? And what do you think Olandria and Nick are going to be up to? Because if they're going to bring them back, bring Jeremiah back, because Jesus Christ.